Coelho on the line. It's a dangerous corner. Initial clearance came from Burton, who gets another touch, but it still hasn't been cleared. And the whistle goes from referee Jerry Connolly. Down goes Joe Vrikic, and that looks to be an indirect free kick inside the area for Parramatta. High feet the ruling. Vrikic still feeling the effects, but the problem here, Paul Wade, is the distance between the dead ball and the goal line. I don't know if it's more than 10 yards.
Exactly, and it's only about a foot from the top of the heads to the underside of the crossbar where Joey Miller wants to put this.
Berry over the ball for the Power. Miller is looking like he's going to be the option, and Miller drives it into the crossbar. The right idea there from Miller. A lucky escape for the Kings. And just a coat of paint really between the Power and the first goal of the game. One from Davis has dropped too short. Here's again Jared Davis. And Ibrahim has beaten the keeper as the Kings open the scoring. He's red hot at the moment, Dennis Ibrahim. Perfect service from Jared Davis. The Parramatta defenders really caught ball watching, and Dennis Ibrahim not about to squander the opportunity. Standout player for the Kings since joining the club. Talk about him going to Scotland next season. Hibernian, one of a number of clubs said to be interested in his services. Here's Brown, Damien Brown. Coelho eventually gets the ball at the second attempt. Stinging shot there from Damien Brown. Elrich whips it into the near post, looking for Tobin. The goalkeeper got both gloves to the ball. Barrett. Won well by Tobin. Chance here for Rudenberg. What a miss there from Luke Rudenberg. So a real let-off there for the Kings. Cartwright with a free kick, driven towards Nata. Ready in the end. Got the ball. I think it was Winton Rufer, in fact, who did not appeal for a penalty. The Parramatta player for mine, Andy Harper, was all over him.
But I think it was more a case of Winton using his body magnificently and backing into the defender. And I've heard people talk about Rufer, that, you know, it's about time perhaps he put his beaks up and concentrated on coaching. But every time I see him play, he's still got so much to offer his team.
Rudenberg has taken the ball away from Jackson, and he's made up for it, Luke Rudenberg. Well, that is a sign of a good player. He didn't drop his head after the earlier miss. He worked hard, he got the break, and he finished it. The Power draw level, and it's Luke Rudenberg who has done the job. Looking for Rufer perhaps, won first though by Tobin. Now it drops for Winton Rufer. Ibrahim, still going, Ibrahim, down he goes. The tackle came from Barrett. Well, was that a penalty? The referee, Jerry Connolly, says no. He's the only one that counts. Certainly appeals this time from the Kings players. Andy Harper, was that a penalty?
Well, I've seen them been given for less, Mike. I know that's oftentimes an easy way out of making a comment, but I think Dave Barrett probably got contact with the player before he got the ball.
Rudenberg. And what a shot again from Luke Rudenberg. He's starting to come into the game. Too close to the goalkeeper, but there was power in it. Berry is there as well, camped at the back post, Parramatta, and it comes from Miller. Strong header though by Nata, won by Thompson and cleared eventually by Aaron Lyons. The Power though still have it through Brown. He goes over the top, no flag for offside. Out comes Coelho and Rudenberg. Well, that shot looked to be going in, and I think it was Sean Douglas with a crucial interception. Rudenberg again. This time the shot straight at the goalkeeper. A Kings player is down in the meantime inside the area. So a flurry of activity at the start of this second half. Plenty of bodies in the area for the Kings. One of them is Cartwright, the other was Ibrahim. Strong header there from Dennis Ibrahim. And good reflexes from Liam Reddy, the goalkeeper for Parramatta. Two number threes head to head. Ulrich boxing Aaron Lyons right into the corner. Still Lyons has the ball under control, but in the end, the second man in did enough. That was David Barrett. He goes long early. Miller will get on the end of it for Parramatta. Joe Miller with a great chance here. Miller against the keeper. Coelho with a point-blank save for the Kings has kept them in the game. Well, that may be a turning point. We'll have to wait and see. And it's now with Lions on that far side, but Andy Harper, the move to bring on Che Bunce, perhaps to combat Luke Rudenberg, you feel?
And also they might have been a little sparked by that breakthrough the middle that Joey Miller just had, that the goalkeeper snuffed out. That might have been the precipitant. I was trying to eavesdrop on the coach's conversation with Che Bunce, and just a little bit far away to hear exactly what the instructions were.
Lions with a cross. It'll break here for Jonathan Perry. The shot was always rising from Perry. A good opportunity for the Kings. That was the opening they were looking for. Plenty of power in the right boot from Perry. Rudenberg. Thompson. Thompson's got past Bunce, who seems to be tugging at his shirt. Still going is Matthew Thompson. And a reflex save in the end from Julio Coelho. Matthew Thompson with a good burst from midfield. Tests the Kings goalkeeper.
Just opens up the defence, sets everybody running in the right direction. Real good quality.
Tobin with the header. Here's Bloom. Looking for Ibrahim. The keeper's come and missed it. Ibrahim's got the touch. What a goal from Dennis Ibrahim. A dreadful mistake at the back by Parramatta. A second of the game for Ibrahim and a lifeline there for the Kings. Well, what a roll as well from the substitute Andy Bloom there. Teamwork working to perfection. The two Germans, Bloom the provider, Ibrahim the finisher. And a crucial goal there for the Kings. Bloom. Rufer will get in front of Orlick. Burton has set it up nicely. Jared Davis. Well, that was the chance to put the nail in the coffin for the Kings. Jared Davis with an open goal, unable to test the goalkeeper.
He might be lacking a little bit of touch in front of goal, certainly based on what we've learned to expect, given his achievements early in the season, but I think in general play he's been quite excellent.
Well, here's Ibrahim in space. Inside is Burton. Ibrahim comes inside. The right foot shot from Ibrahim. And the clearance in the end from David Barrett. He's looking for a hat-trick for the second week in a row, Dennis Ibrahim. Maybe the way that Winton Rufer likes to play. It certainly makes a few anxious moments for the Kings fans watching back in New Zealand. Keen to hear the final whistle, I'm sure. Ibrahim again in space. Burton. Rufer. Bloom. Bloom goes through the legs of one player. What a tidy finish from Andreas Bloom, I should say, to ice the cake for the Kings. The substitute confirms the victory for the Kings. Their slim chances of the finals kept alive. Bloom goes through the legs of Orlick, gets past the second man as referee Jerry Connolly ends the contest. It's ended the way the Kings were hoping it would. 2 goals from Dennis Ibrahim, one right at the death from his German teammate Andreas Bloom. Good enough to see off the Parramatta Power.